Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to The Walking Dead. We're going back to Walkerville. You know, the biggest difference between last episode and this episode is now we got some murderers on our squad. So we killed a couple boys from Philly, chopped them up, and I'm assuming there's going to be ramifications from that, right?
And Herschel was kind of chilling about it.
I think that he had an epiphany that this is a dog-eat-dog world. So I think that maybe we might see Herschel sort of let go of that old set of morals that he had, you know, and maybe evolve them a little bit. But like, comment, subscribe, man. Hit us up on Patreon if you guys want to see the full uncut reaction. We have season 2. We're like really ahead on Patreon, so I got like a bunch of videos coming, guys. But I think after this season, we're gonna start trying to do Walker Wednesday. So we're gonna start trying to drop these videos every single Wednesday, so you guys know exactly when they're gonna come out. We'll keep the same format. We'll do 2 videos in one, and we'll have those out every Wednesday for you guys at either 10 or 11 o'clock. I'm not really sure.
And
yesterday was 10,
time.
Today was 11. Yeah, that's Eastern time, man. We from Georgia. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Triggerfinger.
One word.
All right, guys. This is episode 9. Triggerfinger. I forgot about this dang car wreck. Oh, man.
That would be so scary.
Watch it be Shane that saves her.
You think so?
I hope not.
Hopefully she brought a gun. Or maybe not. I was cold, Rick.
You all right?
I'm tripping. I don't remember it being dark. Was it dark?
It was kind of light when it happened, I thought.
What's that? Held his ass hostage for a little bit.
I think he was a little drunk.
Yeah.
Let's head back.
Yeah, loot them. See what they got.
With some buckshot.
That was a video game move right there.
Car, get down.
Dave, Tony, you sit over here.
Telling you, man, I heard shots.
I saw Roman's 2 streets over. Might be more around here. It's hot. We gotta get out of here.
Dave?
Shut up, idiot. You want to attract them? Just stick close. We gotta find them.
They're not very stealthy, are they?
No. We know exactly what they're looking
Stay
for.
close. Tony.
Ooh. Ew, its skin's peeling off.
I would just hope that it gets stuck.
Or kick it in the face or something.
I'd be scared to break the glass though. Then it's got an easy like.
True.
Oh, whoa! Sheesh.
A G.
Are you scratched? Run!
Oh, nice.
She said, "That's my purse. I don't know you."
Oh, a hubcap. Nice. Oh my God. What if it didn't have bullets in it? Right.
I guess that'd be kind of dumb, right? Do a check.
You should have been back by now.
Yeah, just got hold up somewhere. We'll head out first thing tomorrow. Carl, why don't you keep your head up, okay? Your old man, he's the toughest son of a...
No cussing in the house.
Sorry.
Lori, dinner.
Ooh, that
She's
bread.
right in there.
Where is she?
Carl, when was the last time you saw your mom?
This afternoon. She was worried about Rick. Asked me to look in on Carl.
She went after them?
She didn't say that.
Nobody panic. Gonna be around here somewhere.
It is gonna be Shane, probably.
After he had the whole, when did Rick save you conversation?
Why won't they leave? Would you? We can't sit here any longer. Let's head out the back, make a run to the car.
What happened? Roamers. I nailed them. They disappeared, but their car's still there. I cleared those buildings. You guys get this one? No?
Me neither.
We're looking for Dave and Tony, and no one checks the damn bar? What? Let me push that shot. There's someone in there. Yo, someone in there? Yo,
They lost the
someone's in
element
there.
of
We don't want no
surprise.
trouble. We're just looking for our friends. What did we do?
Unrush the door?
No, we don't know how many are there. Just relax. We don't want any trouble. We're just looking for our friends. If something happened, tell us. This place is crawling with corpses. If you could help us not get killed, I'd appreciate it. Dude, you're bugging. I'm telling you, nobody's in there. They're in there. They might know where Dave and Tony are.
They drew on us!
Oh.
Honest Rick over here. He's like, maybe they'll understand.
Dave and Tony in there? They alive?
No.
Kill Dave and Tony. Come on, man, let's go. No, I'm not leaving. Not telling Jane. I'm not gonna go back and tell them that Dave and Tony got shot by some assholes in a bar.
Your friends drawn us. They gave us no choice. I'm sure we've all lost enough people. Done things we wish we didn't have to, but it's like that now. You know that. So let's just chalk this up to what it was. Wrong place, wrong...
Uh-oh.
Get out of here! Go!
Yeah, let them waste their bullets on shooting the door.
I didn't want to interrupt the dialogue, but if I was Glenn, I'd be nervous they'd put a shotgun blast through that door.
We can't find Lori, and the others aren't back yet either.
That dumb bitch must have gone off looking for him.
What?
Yeah, she asked me to go. Told her I was done being an errand boy.
And you didn't say anything?
She didn't like that.
Uh-oh.
Don't do this. Please. I've already lost my girl.
Yeah, that wasn't my problem neither.
She's not at the barn. I checked the yards.
Where is she? She asked Daryl to go into town. Must have gone herself. Carl.
No, Carl, you better stay right here,
What you know
Bubba.
about this?
No,
Look, just she take a gun.
I don't know. I wouldn't let her go out there alone.
We all know this is not gonna end well. There's nothing in it for any of us. You guys just back off. No one else gets hurt.
Do you think the show's like Game of Thrones? Do you think we could lose Glenn right now?
Right now?
Maybe. What if it shocks us?
I don't want to be shocked right now. Oh, they trying. Oh.
Larry! I'm all right.
Please don't shoot
Dude.
Glenn.
I just think his KD is about to go up. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Boy!
Where'd she go?
Well, she's not going to stay on the main road, especially after a crash.
I'll hold him here. You cover Glenn. See if he can make it to your car. Tell him to pull up back. We'll run for it. Get the hell out of here.
You want me to cover Glenn?
You missed all that gun training. Could have come in handy now.
I can shoot.
Yeah, that is true.
to.
Oh, boy.
Rick wants you to try for the car.
Try?
You'll try and succeed. I'll cover you.
That's a great plan.
There's no way, because those dudes are just gonna be hiding out there, right? The second you pop
Like
out
behind the
they're
door,
just
just
gonna shoot
like-
you. Yeah, I mean they could be right there in the bushes. You never know.
Oh.
Good shot, preacher.
What happened?
He fired. Must have hit Glenn. He's behind the dumpster. Doesn't look like he's moving.
You hit?
Oh my gosh. Answer.
Are you hit? No.
He's just too shook to talk.
It's all right. Car's right there. We're almost home. You good? I'm good. Let's go.
So Glenn's scared now because he has Maggie.
Yeah.
Get back.
She put the fear in that boy.
I know he's just going the drains, get lowered down in there.
Roman's all over the place. Hurry up. We gotta get out of here.
What about Sean?
They shot him. We gotta go. Romans are everywhere. We're leaving? Hurry up. Jump already.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Dude didn't make it.
I gotta go. I'm sorry.
You just made him break his leg.
And we got a hostage.
Oh boy. Or a friend.
Push him.
Marshall.
The gunfire must have attracted the walkers. Where's Rick?
He ran across.
Hell, we can't go without him.
The complete opposite of the other guy.
We have to go now. No. I'm sorry, son. We have to go.
Don't leave me, please.
Oh man.
He can't. He was just shooting at us. He's a kid. Please help me. This place is crawling with walkers. Can't leave him.
The fence went clean through. There's no way we can get the leg off in one.
Oh my god.
Shut up or I will shoot you.
That may be the answer. We're not going to get that leg off without tearing the muscle to shreds. He certainly can't run. He may bleed out. Shut up. Maybe we should
Shut
put
up.
him on.
I'm sorry, shut up.
I don't want to see any more killing, but this is cruel.
Can't we just take the leg off?
Bro, y'all better have an axe.
That hatchet still in the car?
No, don't cut my leg off, please. Please, not.
Let's cut through the bone.
I'll have to sever the ligaments below the kneecap, cut above the tibia.
No.
He's going to lose his lower leg.
No.
When we get clear of here, we're going to have to find some tinder, cauterize the wound so he doesn't bleed out.
All right, no choice. Hurry up.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Cut it off and feed it to them
Hand me that
bangs.
stick. Guys, walk.
Oh, my God. Hurry up.
Dude, if you're the guy who fell, this is crazy. Like, how did you get here?
I would have been like, I'm not jumping off the roof. What do I look like?
Yeah, I had to take the stairs and took my chances.
How we doing over there? I need more hands. Easy.
No, don't cut my leg off, please.
Either that or you die, brother.
We gotta go.
I feel like not having a leg is a death sentence in this world.
Herschel, do it now! Come on! Herschel! There's no time! Herschel, come on! Please don't leave me, please!
Shoot the propane tank.
Please don't leave me!
Oh my God, this episode is crazy, y'all.
You all right?
I'm fine.
You're not fine. I saw the wreck. Let me look at you. What happened?
Look down at the map and hit a walker.
Next time you stay put. You won't need a map. Come on, I gotta get you back.
No, we gotta find Rick.
He's back. They're all back. They're all safe and sound.
Really?
Yeah.
Liar.
Oh, thank God.
They're gonna be like, Shane's just saying what he's gotta say to protect Lori. It has nothing to do with the fact that he hoped Rick dies.
Ugh.
What are you doing?
Keeping an eye on you.
Get you a peach.
I'm not gonna let you pull away. You've earned your place.
If you spent half your time minding your daughter's business instead of sticking your nose in everybody else's, she'd still be alive.
Slap him.
Stop saying low blows. You don't mean it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and what? Man, just go. I don't want you here. You're a real piece of work, lady.
She ain't giving in.
What, are you gonna make this about my daddy or some crap like that? Hey, you don't know jack. You're afraid. You're afraid because you're all alone. You got no husband, no daughter. You don't know what to do with yourself. You ain't my problem. Sophia wasn't mine. All you had to do was keep an eye on her.
Dang.
Sounds like Daryl's talking about himself in a way. I guess he's just lashing out, huh?
Oh my God, are you all right? What happened? I was in an accident. I'm fine. I'm fine. I really am. Where's Rick?
Oh.
They're not back? Where are they?
I gotta get you back here.
You asshole.
Lori.
Hey, Laura, I will go after him. I will find him. Hey.
Look, first things first, I gotta look after you. I gotta make sure the baby's all right, okay?
You're having a baby?
Dang. And
Why
Carl
didn't you
just
tell
finds
me?
out. Dang it, Shane.
Let's make sure you're all right.
Come on.
So he's sitting there pretending that's his baby. I mean, it probably is, but it was like, I gotta protect the baby. It's my baby.
That was not a way for Carl to find out, though.
I am so
And the whole
sorry
camp.
that I left without telling you.
It's okay. I wasn't scared. I'm sad getting back.
Let's hope soon.
I want to be there when you tell him about the baby.
Oh, Bobby already knows. We were just trying to find the right time to tell you.
Is it a boy or a girl?
We won't know that until it's born.
Will I be able to feel it?
Not for a while.
Aw.
Must have
He
a lot of
handled it well.
questions. We never had the talk. I guess we forgot.
Don't look at me. That's your father's job.
If the baby's a girl, can we name her Sophia?
Oh.
Hey, dude. Hey, I'm sorry, bud. Okay, thought you knew.
Big brother Carl. Pretty cool, huh?
I say that's very cool. You mind if I talk to your mom a sec?
How about a little later after she's had some rest?
Laura, I had to get you back here. You wouldn't have come otherwise. How about you, how about you just hear me out, please? It's okay.
Give me a minute.
Thanks, bud.
Hates his ass.
I know.
Alive is one little white lie. But I think you ought to be thinking about how lucky we are that your baby's safe.
Can't
That's what you should.
stop lying, can you? My husband is back safe and sound. My husband is dead in some hospital.
When are you gonna stop throwing that in my face, huh? I thought that he was. But the point here, Laura, so you cannot keep running off like that. And what are you thinking
I was
about?
thinking we needed Rick here to keep us safe.
I keep you safe.
Like you did with Otis?
No, you keep him manipulated.
What happened that night? You haven't been the same since.
You wanna know what happened with Otis? What happened with Otis happened because I love you. I love you. And I love Carl. That's what.
I told Rick.
You told him what? Did you tell him that you thought you were a widow? And that you were grieving and that the world was coming to an end and that you needed comfort? Did you tell me it was a mistake?
I think he's about to turn crazier.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You know, Lord, that ain't true. But we had, it was real.
It was not.
It was a long time coming. It was real, Lord.
It was not.
It was you, and it was me and Carl, and it was real. It was right. Don't say it wasn't.
It wasn't.
Just think about what you felt.
If I was him, I'd be embarrassed at this point.
What you felt.
I think he's about. I think he's about to be. I
Falling
think
apart all around us.
he's about to be shattered.
It was the one good thing. You know it's true.
How is she?
Dehydrated.
Oh, I forgot about her.
I'll set up an IV. Best I can do without Herschel.
Can I get you anything?
I just wish my dad was here.
She'll be okay. You just need to be strong for her.
I was just reminding her about. Never mind.
No, I'd love to hear.
My dad would die if he heard this. My first summer back from college, I drove home, took my stuff off, went straight out to the stable for a ride. My family comes back from church, and Beth grabs my things and starts unpacking my stuff upstairs.
That's sweet.
Yeah, until this one here starts rifling through my backpack. She finds this little plastic container with these pinky green candies inside. She didn't even know it was on the pill. She's so freaked out by the idea of me and boys and sex, she runs outside, chucks them in the duck pond. And I ride up, I see this, I'm screaming. She's crying, and Sean runs outside, thinks one of us is drowning. As soon as he figures out what's going on, the jerk busts out laughing so loud. A horse rears up and gets mud all over the three of us. My dad comes out, what the heck's going on out here? And she turns around, bats her eyelids, and says, we're just swimming, Daddy. In her Sunday dress all covered in snot and mud.
Rick and Glenn will get your dad back.
Glenn's a good guy.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, Glenn's great.
That's not good that they're not back though yet.
Are you sure you want to risk it? You might not make it back.
I'll be fine.
And with Shane at the helm, I wouldn't be too sure. He's lost people before.
And he's had my back. What are you insinuating?
He doesn't want Rick back. Or Herschel. With them gone, he's got everything he wants and no one to tell him otherwise.
Shane has done more to keep this group alive than anybody, including Rick.
You can't possibly believe that.
I do. Guys.
Dang, Sheriff, slow down.
More people to work on.
Dad!
That's gonna be awkward now, because he's been walking around like, because he didn't know that he knew.
Yeah.
He's just doing his thing, just strutting around.
Now he's gonna be submissive a little bit, probably.
Prepare the shed for surgery.
Either submissive or hostile.
Yeah.
Because the secret's out.
Are you hurt? No, but what happened to you?
I was in a car accident.
Accident? How?
I went looking for you.
Stuck out on her own. Brought her back. Are you crazy? You could. Who the hell is that?
That's Randall.
New character? Question
We
mark?
couldn't just leave him behind. He would have bled out if he lived that long. It's gotten bad in town.
What do we do with him?
I repaired his calf muscle as best I can, but he'll probably have nerve damage. He won't be on his feet for at least a week.
When he is, we give him a canteen, take him out to the main road, send him on his way.
Isn't that the same as leaving him for the walkers?
He'll have a fighting chance.
Just gonna let him go? He knows where we are.
He was blindfolded the whole way here. He's not a threat.
Not a threat. How many of them were there? You killed 3 of their men. You took one of them hostage, but they just ain't gonna come looking for
They
him.
left him for dead. No one is looking.
We should still post a guard.
He's out cold right now. Will be for hours.
You know, I'm gonna go get him some flowers and candy. Look at this, folks. We back in fantasy land.
You know, we haven't even dealt with what you did at my barn yet. Let me make this perfectly clear once and for all. This is my farm. Now, I wanted you gone. Rick talked me out of it, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. So do us both a favor. Keep your mouth shut.
Tell him, Herschel.
House rules.
Like, he's just an idiot. Like, just the way he slams the door constantly. He's just begging to get shot.
Oh, he came in. So Carol was like, oh, look at him joining the group.
He's like,
Can I
nothing.
talk to you?
And then walked out.
What's going on with you?
Your dad saved my life today, and Rick saved us both. And I froze.
Well, you were being shot at. You don't have anything to prove.
No, all I've done, and this, okay? It's because of what you said.
That I love you?
Yeah.
Oh, I was right. Yeah.
A bullet hit the wall behind me, and I thought of you. Losing me, hurting, and I couldn't take it, so I hid to stay alive.
Aw.
No, you don't get it.
Y'all don't get it.
Rick, your dad, they were counting on me, and I only thought of myself.
Poor Maggie. She just wanted a happy moment. She didn't get it.
Has she eaten? I'll give her a sedative. Stop her body from working too hard.
You're drinking.
That was the least of my worries.
You left and I didn't know what to do.
Want me to take watch?
Yeah, leave T. A few hours, I'm gonna take the graveyard.
And then what? We just send him on his merry way?
According to Rick and Herschel.
If he finds his people and leads them here, we'll have a war on our hands.
Yeah, you preaching to the choir, girl.
You ever consider a lighter touch? Abandoning the search for Sophia, taking out the walkers in the barn, lying to Lori today. Those were all the right calls. It's your presentation that leaves something to be desired.
Yes, Sandy?
I see you pushing everyone away. For what? They need you.
I'll always be the odd man out. Just same as you.
I've made my peace.
And the way I see it, you and me, we treated the same way. I was always trying to take the gun out of your hand. These folks, they want to play house. They want to pretend that Rick and Herschel, they know what they're doing. And let me tell you something, they're bound to get us all killed.
Then we have to stop that.
They don't listen. They're gonna give this kid a care package. They're gonna send him on his way. And you're right, this is gonna bring on a war or something worse. And we're gonna sit here and wait for it. But you and me, we're the only ones to see it come. I should have left with you when I had the chance.
Y'all still can.
Yeah, go ahead.
The car's available.
I'm not saying everything he's saying is wrong. I'm just saying you don't have to walk around and slam every door.
Yeah.
And kick up every piece of dust.
She's right about that. The presentation has been completely...
He's an idiot.
Thank you.
Need help.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I'm hoping the baby's okay, right?
Like a couple of old people.
We need to talk about Shane.
What's he done now?
He thinks the baby's his. No matter what, it's yours.
You'll accept that.
You're gonna have to make him. He won't listen to me. He's delusional and he's dangerous. When I went looking for you, he came after me.
Well, of course he did.
He lied to me, get me back here. Said you were already back. You saw what he did at the barn. He's threatened Dale and Herschel, and he's scaring people, and he's scaring me. And I think he killed Otis. I think he left him behind, and I think he did it not just to save Carl, but because he loves me.
But you don't know that.
And he thinks that we're supposed to be together, no matter what.
Those gunmen left that kid behind today.
He didn't break character at all, did he? He's like,
I killed 2 people myself because of you and Carl and the baby. It was gonna be me and not them, no matter what.
You killed the living to protect what's yours?
That's right.
Shane thinks I'm his. He thinks the baby's his.
Uh-oh. If she Loki's saying
you can't protect us, that you're gonna get us killed. He's dangerous, Rick, and he won't stop.
And he's got the lip quiver and everything.
Well, he's got a backup shooter now. You gotta be careful.
Look, guys, I know that on some level Shane's right. Like, I totally understand that. You bring this kid back to the farm, it doesn't matter if he's got eyes on the farm or not. Like, it's just not a good idea, right? I understand all that.
He didn't see the person leave him either.
Right. And
Sorry,
I think,
buddy.
And Shane does come in clutch. I'm not saying any of that. My issue with Shane is Lori didn't want to be saved by you. And I get that you got this obligation to, but I don't think it's because he's just all caring. I think it's because he just fantasized about this happening. He's just one of those type of people.
Yeah,
He's
maybe.
I just don't like Shane because he thinks that he can manipulate and do whatever he wants and control whatever he wants for the greater good. And that's fine if it works out in your favor. But what happens when somebody else wants to do that? What happens if Lori decides for the greater good, you need to get shot? Like, is she right?
Mm-hmm.
So on some level, like, you need to work with your team here. And if you can't come to a consensus with your team, if you disagree that strong, take your ass on. Stop slamming Herschel's door. Like, he let you into his house. Stop slamming his door.
Yeah, Lori's kind of spelled it out at this point.
Multiple times. Is this a dream or something?
It better be. Or Shane and Andrea left that guy there. What was Rick doing there, though? Trying to save the guy?
I have no idea. I was wondering if we clicked on the right episode. Wait, we did, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 18 miles out. Appreciate you guys liking the video and leaving a comment, man. Subscribing to the channel. We got a lot of new faces since we started The Walking Dead. I appreciate it.
This looks like that scene from Castaway.
A little bit.
Thought we were going further. We are, 18 miles out. That's why we're stopping. I want to talk. Been waiting a week till we were going to do this. I just want to talk. We don't need to. We do. I mean, we don't. We're doing this. I get it. He's passed out when y'all brought him back. Don't know where the farm is.
That isn't what I need to talk to you about. I heard what really happened to the school. Was it to survive?
Yeah. One of us wasn't gonna make it out. Had to be him. One shot to the leg. Carl lives. Reality is, he had no business being here. There. Whatever.
You don't think I would have done it?
Oh, man, I know you wouldn't.
You don't think I can keep Lori or Carl safe?
I didn't say that. Or my baby.
Is it gonna have to be me too?
Rick, you can't just be the good guy and expect to live, okay? Not anymore.
I'm not the good guy anymore. To save Carl's life, I would have done anything. Anything. Now, Lori says you're dangerous, but you're not gonna be dangerous. Not to us, not to me, not anymore. How about you look at me? You and Lori. I get what happened. When I figured it out, and I figured it out pretty quickly, I wanted to break your jaw, let you choke on your teeth, but I didn't. That wasn't weakness. It took everything. That is my wife. That is my son. That is my unborn child. I will stay alive to keep them alive. You don't love her. You think you do, but you don't. Now, the only way you and me keep on is that you accept everything I just said right here, right now, and we move forward with that understanding.
That was good on Rick.
I think that was the coldest scene of the show so far.
It was just a couple weird stories on the news, and it was so quick. Everything, it just happened. 2 weeks later, I'm in the hospital, and there were soldiers shooting people in the halls. They were shooting people, man, not walkers. Then the walkers came through. You know, I tried to get you out. I tried, but we weren't gonna make it, man. There was no way, and I knew it, but I couldn't live with you. I couldn't live knowing, but I had to. I didn't keep Lori and Carl alive, man. They kept me alive. I want you to know that I didn't look at her before that. Brother, if I could take it all back, I would.
I want to check the ropes.
That poor dude.
Did Rick say anything to you about Glenn when they got back from town?
She said it had gotten pretty bad.
It's not the same. Says he froze, blames me, says I got inside his head.
He came back. That's what matters. Men have to do certain things, you know that, and they're either gonna blame the little woman as the reason they do them or the reason they don't. I'll tell you something, what happens out there happens out there. And we're just trying to keep it together till they get back.
Things were good. I mean, maybe
He's a big boy. He makes his own choices. And you have anything to apologize for? Tell him to man up and pull himself together. Just don't say man up. It never goes.
Right.
Let me just give this to Beth.
You go on. I got it.
How's she gonna eat that if she can't move, though?
What?
We gotta
chicken
start
leg.
using our knives more.
I don't know what
If
you're
there's
asking.
one walker.
That girl, she can't move.
We
How's
use
she
our
gonna eat
knives.
that?
We keep things quiet. We save ammunition. We need dry goods ahead of the winter. Warm clothes, fuel. Maybe we get a break. You gotta think the cold affects them. If it doesn't kill them, it's gotta slow them down. Second week of January last year, we got all that snow and ice. My cousin got stuck on 85 for 24 hours.
What if they get faster
Sitting
in the
his
snow?
car with a
They
birthday
start
cake
running.
for his girlfriend at Georgia Tech. He just sat and ate birthday cake and listened to the Lord of the Rings book on tape. We get lucky, we get the same winter as last year. By December, it's a different world, safer. Maybe we find some snowmobiles to make runs.
It sounds good.
I'm just gonna ignore that one. Oh, she's awake now.
No, how about this? You eat up all your food, we'll get you up and out of here and go take a walk. What do you say? You do good to be outside.
You're pregnant? How could you do that?
I don't really have a choice.
You think it'll make a difference?
Of course I will. You eat something.
Sorry, when you was talking about feeding the chicken this morning, I didn't know who the hell you was talking about.
Beth.
'Cause I thought she was asleep.
Yeah, I thought so
I
too.
didn't think she was about to eat
That's-
chicken.
That's why I was like, how's she gonna do that?
Give him a fair shake, a shot. There.
This was at the beginning.
Yeah, but we're just missing somebody.
No, he's in the back.
No, the girl was there.
I don't think so.
This'll do. We'll leave the boy here, scavenge some supplies. Over there.
Are you sure Andrea wasn't there in the beginning?
I just said that.
Oh, you tricked me.
No, I said that because I thought maybe her and
Wait.
Shane did that.
Like I said. Guns quick, easy, but other ways to do this. One more, your turn.
What in the heck?
Oh, so people try to live there for a minute? A baby? Oh.
Hey, Rick. I don't see any bites. Gotta be scratches then. This one's hand.
Other ones cheap. They had walkers here. Bird bodies down the hill. I guess you gotta be scratches then, huh?
You don't think it spreads another way, do you? Like through the air or something? But no, it can't be that because they would have got sick already.
Yeah.
I need a thing, huh? You're gonna...
Uh-oh.
I know how hard it is. I tried for days to reach my mom and get her on the phone. I can only assume...
It's just so pointless.
Oh, you have Maggie and your father and Patricia and Jimmy, and you gotta stay strong for them. I wish I could promise you it would be all right in the end. I can't, but we can make now all right, and we have to.
Thank you.
I'll be right back. We'll go take that walk.
You kind of looks like Luna Lovegood. Don't
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I just didn't want to say it. Maybe she's not hungry because she wants some blood.
You give it to me, sweetheart. You don't want to do this.
Yeah, we got to keep an eye on that girl.
Yeah.
Andrea, have you seen Maggie or Herschel?
Haven't seen Herschel, but I saw Maggie and Glenn walk by maybe 20 minutes ago.
Can you find her for me? I gotta get back to the house.
Of course.
What the hell is this? Come on, don't be stupid. I owe you guys. I can help protect what you got. Why would you save my life just to kill me by leaving me here? One guy can't make it alone. That's why I was with those dudes. I was alone. Don't be stupid. I'm not like them. I'm just some guy. I used to watch football and screw around on the internet. I left my mom. I lost her like you lost people. I went to school with Maggie, for God's sake.
You shouldn't have said that, brother. Look at Shane. We got to kill him, Rick.
Went to church, rode the bench on varsity baseball.
You went to school with Maggie? Did you go to school with Maggie? I answered the question. Did you go to school with Maggie?
She didn't know me. Didn't even know I existed. I mean, I knew her. I knew who her dad was. But
Dude, you should not have said that.
there is no way I would ever do anything to hurt her or her family. Or you, or your people. I'm not like the guys I was with.
He knows where the farm is, Rick. Where we are, he knows.
You gotta take him or kill him.
His way back to his people.
Shane, no! Not now! Just not now!
Uh-oh. Maybe that's where the walkers start coming up because of that.
When, Rick, when? When I've had a chance to think about it.
Don't let him kill me. Please don't. Shut up!
Damn, that was impulsive, wasn't it?
We're going back. It's a man's life. I need a night to think it through. You're gonna bring this piece of garbage. This piece of garbage.
He shot at you, Rick. He ran with men who tried to kill you. You gonna bring him back to where Lori sleeps? To where Carl sleeps?
He'll be locked up in the barn unless you bust it open.
I don't start this.
I'm taking the knife.
No, man, you take that. You think on it, Rick. Keep struggling with it. It ain't hard, man. The right choice is the one that keeps us alive. It's always the same with you. It's like the first moment. It's whenever you're put to the test.
Stop acting like you know the way ahead, like you know the rules. There are no rules, man. We're lost.
No, man. I know exactly where I am.
You don't know shit anymore.
You can do it.
It's my call, man.
I don't think you can keep them safe.
Oh, that's why he's bloody, because they get in a fight.
I mean, I didn't think he was about to beat him in a fist fight, but you can still shoot his ass. The bullet don't discriminate.
That guy's like, these idiots.
Hell.
Get off me, man! You're not doing this!
You don't get to make these calls anymore. I won't let you.
Oh, no. Uh-oh.
Shane said that was a good throw.
A farmer.
Wow. Y'all gotta go.
I thought it was a dream.
Did he just hide with the zombie?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Are you crazy?
What if Dad finds out?
What's he gonna do? Kill me for committing suicide? Stop being such a brat. He'd die. So would I. This isn't just about you. We all lost Mom.
We lose each other, and I couldn't stand that.
So you give up?
These are some fast ones.
Oh, this poor kid.
I know, this is so stressful. Please don't eat him alive. Please don't. I don't want to feed it.
Oh, dude, he better run. Kicker, kicker.
What if he proves himself here?
Boy, it shows how good he is at murdering.
Come on, bitch. Let's see what you got.
What if they like his style?
Where's Herschel?
Maggie doesn't want to find out yet. It's a family affair. We'll let them work it out.
That's working it out.
When Beth stops fighting, that's when it's time to worry.
This could have been handled better.
How so?
You shouldn't have taken the knife away.
Excuse me?
You were wrong. Like Dale taking my gun, that wasn't your decision. She has to choose to live on her own. She has to find her own reasons.
You want me to tie a noose for him?
If she's serious, she'll figure out a way.
Doesn't mean I can't stop her or let her know that I care.
That has nothing to do with it, Lori. She only has so many choices in front of her, and she believes the best one is suicide.
That's not an option.
Of course it is. She doesn't need to be yelled at or treated like a child.
She needs a loaded gun, right? You'll understand if I don't send you in there.
I came through it.
I became such a productive member of the group. Let Maggie handle this her way.
I contribute. I help keep this place safe.
The men can handle this on their own. They don't need your help.
I'm sorry, what would you have me do?
Oh, there's plenty of work to go around.
Are you serious? Everything falls apart. You're in my face over skipping laundry?
Puts a burden on the rest of us. On me and Carol and Patricia and Maggie, cooking and cleaning and caring for Beth, and you...
She just wants to stand up there with that scope.
You sit up on that RV working on your tan with a shotgun in your lap.
No, I am on watch against walkers. That is what matters. Not fresh mint leaves in the lemonade.
We are providing stability. We are trying to create a life worth living.
Are you kidding me?
Look, I went after Rick. I took down 2 walkers.
After crashing Maggie's car. Ever apologize for that?
Crashing her. You're insane.
No, you are. And you're the one that's self-centered. The way you take it all for granted.
My husband is out there for the 100th time. My son was shot. Don't you dare tell me that I take this for granted.
You don't get it, do you? Your husband came back from the dead. Your son, too. And now you got a baby on the way. The rest of us have piled up our losses. Me, Carol, Beth. But you just keep on keeping on.
We have all suffered.
Playing house, acting like the queen bee, laying down rules for everybody but yourself. You know what? Go ahead. Go in there and tell that little girl that everything's gonna be okay, just like it is for you. She'll get a husband, a son, baby, boyfriend.
Ooh.
She just has to look on the bright side.
I mean, all I'm saying is if I had to choose who I want around my kids, I'd rather have Lori. Because at least she's not going to sit there and try to let my kids kill themselves if they get too low.
I know, because they're still kids. Beth is still a kid. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Oh my god, he's so good.
Shoot through that guy. Okay, get out from the dog pile.
Mom would be ashamed to learn she raised such a coward. What about Dad?
He's clueless. He had us waiting for a cure.
He knows he was wrong.
When has Dad ever admitted he was wrong? He's just telling our ex-group what they want to hear.
And Jimmy?
We went out for 3 months and now I'm married to him.
And me? You could do that to me? I can't take another funeral.
You can't avoid it. What are we waiting for? We should both do it.
What?
At the same time. Help each other.
No.
It's hard to do it. No one wants
Hell
to,
no.
but
We could do it so it's easy, our choice, and then it would be over. Or we'd be forced to do it when the farm and this house is overrun. No one can protect us.
That's not true.
Glenn, I heard what happened. Rick will save his family. The others too. We're alone.
You, me, Patricia, with only Dad and Jimmy against a whole world of those things.
I don't want to be gutted. I want to go in this bed tonight with you beside me. Please.
Nope.
Nope, you can go in the barn tonight, sister.
How about you go help us out instead of sitting in bed thinking about your own problems all day?
Don't you feel like someone's about to get scratched because they talked about it?
Somebody.
You can't sit on top of her. I can't leave her by herself. You're gonna have to. You're exhausted. Go get some air. I'll sit with her.
Man, shut the...
Go ahead. Wash up. Get something to eat. I got it.
She probably has a knife in her back pocket and is like, here you go, little girl. You're young.
Okay. Thanks. Okay.
Andrea's the type to let her 14-year-old smoke. It's okay if she wants to do it. It's her choice.
Aren't you gonna say something?
Is this what you want? Pain doesn't go away. You just make room for it.
Well, that was better than what I thought she was gonna do.
Where the hell do you think you're going? What you expect me to do? Please just let me go, man. That's what you came here for. I'm not gonna tell anyone anything. Shut up. You want to stay here? Help the guy who just tried to bash your head in? There's 10 rollers there. You think you can take that on? If they don't see us, we can get out of here.
That's not Rick's style.
Fine. Let me have a gun. I'll help you. I'll show you. Let's go. What? You did this. We're going. Oh, thank you.
Dang. If he gets out of this, he's gonna come back up to that camp being pissed off.
How can he be mad? That's what he did to Otis.
True that.
Hell, I feel like what comes around goes around, right? Or what goes around comes around.
Beth? Beth? Maggie? She's in there. I heard glass.
Call me heartless, guys, but Beth's just adding to the drama. It's getting on my nerves.
Don't do this. Open up, please.
We got enough problems.
I left her with Andrea. Where's the key? I don't know. Beth, honey, please open the door. I'm not mad. I'm not mad, Beth. Maggie? Hang on.
I'm sorry. It's okay.
Stay there.
That reminded him of him and James, so he said that was saving.
Yeah, you like that?
But if I was Shane, I probably would have already done that. When they're not even there, he could have ran.
So Randall's the getaway driver now?
I don't know how. He's missing half his leg, ain't he?
No, well, they said he just has nerve damage now.
You see that? You see what we did? Just keep driving.
Where were you? I heard. Is she all right? She would be if you had stayed with her. Where were you? How bad is she? What deep? She wants to live. She made her decision. She tried to kill herself. No, she didn't.
My father is stitching her wrist right now.
She'll live. Stay away from her. From both of us. Don't you dare step foot inside this house again.
I'm not gonna say she was right, but Beth has made her choice. She wants to live, and now she knows it. And sometimes you have to cross the line.
Just take your place in the
If you want to kill me, you're gonna have to do better than a ranch. Probably gonna have to kill that boy. But I am gonna think about it tonight. It can't be that easy killing someone, killing anyone. You know that. That is my wife. That is my son. That is my child. If you're gonna be with us, you gotta follow my lead. You gotta trust me. It's time for you to come back.
So I guess we're putting the past in the past.
They're gonna move on from that, hopefully. It'll punch each other out.
I don't buy it, though. I don't buy it.
That was symbolic for something, but I'm not sure what. Like, that could be him if he goes off by himself, maybe.
Well, all right, guys, that was The Walking Dead, man. That was a crazy 2 episodes. I think the biggest takeaway is Rick finally had that conversation with Shane that we've been looking for. And I thought that was the best piece of dialogue in the series so far. I really did. I thought the acting right there was so good by both characters. Shane did such a good job of like portraying someone who had to hear it but didn't want to hear it at the same time. So I can't really tell how satisfied he was with what Rick had to say.
Right.
And then ultimately, man, Rick chose to save his life when he didn't have to. So that really just goes to show the type of character Rick is. And I don't think he wanted to live with that on his conscience. What do you think about these 2 episodes?
I thought there was a lot of character building in them. Character building and like digressing, of course.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we've said it before, Andrea and Jane get on our nerves or whatever. But I feel like in good TV shows, if characters don't get on your nerves, they're not really doing their job.
Yeah, 100%. You got to have a character that you like can't stand.
Yeah, Joffrey in Game of Thrones is a perfect example of that.
But looking back, one of my favorite characters of all time was Joffrey, and I hated the kid. So Shane's kind of the same way.
That's the good thing about this show, I think.
So we were basically just trying to have a couple drinks. Next thing you know, a couple boys from Philly come. We have a shootout. Glenn gets scared. It becomes like a whole thing with Maggie. She's really turned on by the fact that he just wants to get back with her, but Glenn's feeling emasculated, which you can understand.
Well, from like a woman's point of view, like that's because we both were like, certain ways about it. Because I was like, oh, and you were like, no, you don't understand.
Yeah.
And in that moment, it's because like that's what she wanted to hear was, oh, I said I love you, and that made you like self-preserve because that's what she wants from him. And then you were like, no, he lost his man card. But you're right, and I'm right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I'm saying, well, yeah, I mean, it's all about perspective. Like
that's what this show is. It's like to some it feels right, to others it's not right, and that's how every character is, and that's what I think is good about the show and really complex about it.
I know a lot of y'all probably disagree with my takes on like Shane, Andrea, because I don't really like those characters.
No, a lot of people I think would agree with your takes on them.
I definitely understand that. Just because something's my opinion, I don't think that it's like should be written in stone. Like I'm just a dummy, dude. I'm just a dummy.
And we also are only in season 2, whereas people who have seen like this happens in many things we watch. We have an early opinion because we're new to the show, but others have seen like the whole show and they know how it plays out. And they know that person they have a soft spot for, like Steve Harrington's a perfect example, and we don't see all that. So we only get what we see right now.
And every good TV show tries to trick you. So
yeah.
So the reason we say all that is because I'm probably about to go off on how much I don't like Andrea and Shane. And so we're just probably throwing that out there, disclaimer. But basically in this one, man, it just confirmed what I already thought. Shane said that it had nothing to do with him protecting Lori. It was really about them saving Shane. He's like, you don't understand, man. They saved me. And to me, that just goes to show that it's more about him. I mean, it's just even more about Shane. So, I mean, I think that two things can be true at the same time. I think that everything he says could be necessary. I mean, you do have to have that mentality, but at the same time, it could be true that he's just kind of cold blooded and he's just using that as an excuse to pretend he cares about people while he just goes and does what he does. So there's two lines of thought on that. The only other negative thing I kind of wanted to get out the way was the whole Andrea thing. I thought it was really jacked up for her to tell that little girl that. The issue with me, if that's a 30-year-old woman, a 22-year-old woman, maybe even a 25-year-old woman, have that conversation. It's an adult conversation. But that was a little girl.
Yeah, that was
in my mind, that was a 16-year-old little girl. You don't tell an impressionable, especially an impressionable 16-year-old girl that.
Especially when
insane.
you don't really know when you're staying on their farm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just don't have the right to do that.
Yeah, and that rubbed me the wrong way with Andrea. But at the same time, like, I do understand that she kind of went through the same thing. And she's trying to prove a point, like, you need to come on your own. You need to, like, want to live on your own terms. Yeah. It just wasn't the time and place for that. Because it was a young child.
Right. And you can explain all that. But you can explain all that stuff. Like, you can explain to a kid that you shouldn't shoot themselves without giving them a gun.
Like, maybe she could have, instead of doing that, like, a good way of, like, a parenting way, could have been, like, telling her story about it, like telling her she almost went out but someone like Dale stepped up and saved her,
or this is just my personal view, she could shut the hell up and not talk to the child at all because it ain't her child and she doesn't really know that
girl.
That
is true, but she was on watch with her.
That's the problem with Shane and that girl. They have no grace. Like, they were born with no grace at all. Like, they think that because they think something, everyone in the world just needs to hear it and accept it. But sometimes your opinion should be left to yourself.
They both need to work on their deliveries of things. Like, Andrea gave Shane that advice, but she also needs to take that advice.
Like, if Andrea feels that way, if someone's trying to take her choice away, then stand up for yourself. But you don't have to go out of your way to get offended on other people's behalf over their choice. Like, shut up. Like, that's not your family. It's not your farm. Just shut up. Stay out of it. But she just interjects herself in the drama because she's a shitty person. And I really do feel that way. I think she's just annoying. I just think that you can sit there and try to rationalize it. And I get it. Oh, the world's terrible. Chances are you'll end up dying a bloody death. So logic might dictate that you might as well just go ahead and shoot yourself. It's your choice. But that's all logic and no wisdom. I mean, wisdom should tell you it's not about you. Like, we need you to be accountable.
How many people they came across that have offed themselves? Like, how many people they've actually ran into that have offed themselves and they're just zombies? Yeah. They're geeks. Like that guy hanging up that said no quit, like I quit, whatever. He was hanging himself. Daryl saw him and Andrea too. And it was kind of like, that's what happens anyway. So why even off yourself?
Yeah, but they're sitting there eating roast chicken.
Yeah.
Like, it's different if I'm starving and I'm eating out of a trash can, but dude, they're living the good life.
They really.
That's what I'm saying. They're
are.
selfish. Like they're sitting there, they have everything, and they're still sitting there just. And the little girl, I don't blame her. The little girl is just a little girl. I mean, a little girl is going to be a little girl. That's fine. But Andrea's a grown woman, and she just needs to know better. At the end of the day, what you need for people to be accountable, and you need them to be mentally strong. That's what you need, and not everyone can do that.
Especially in that world, especially someone who has not seen just how ugly it really is. They know that they have not seen that because they kept walkers in a barn.
Like Andrea is all about choice, and she's like, oh, well, you got to let this girl shoot herself or kill herself if she wants to. It's her choice. Well, what if my choice is I don't want to let her? That's my choice.
Yeah.
Like, why does your choice dictate my choice? And that's the problem with Shane and this Andrea girl. They think that it's their way or the highway, but they're in the minority.
But that's what's making them outcasts.
Well, yeah.
And that's why everyone doesn't get along with them. So that's
Right.
why when you say that you don't think everyone agrees with you, even in the show, they are not agreeing with them.
Right. But in the comments, there's going to be an overwhelming amount of people who completely agree. I just think they're trouble, man. I think that everyone sees it, and I think that the show's probably going to make Shane out to be the hero in the end. Like, he'll have a character development and all that. Let me know if in the comments if I'm wrong. I could be completely wrong-headed about it. Just let me know. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And so it's just really hard for me to be sympathetic to the other
You got to work
view.
as a team, especially in this time.
Like, you're lucky enough to be alive.
Yeah, this time is very hard to be very selfish in.
Right, and you might want to give up, but the person beside you doesn't want to give up, and they definitely don't deserve to have you sitting there dragging them down because you can't get it together. You know what I mean? That's just the way I feel about it. So I do feel like on some level in this world, people around me would have to be on the same page with me, because I just don't think there'd be room for arguing, like the petty arguing about every little detail.
Yeah,
like every decision the group makes is an issue with Shane. And I'm not even always saying he's wrong, but what I am saying is that on some level, like if every single thing the group decides to do goes against what I think we should do, I would just leave the group eventually.
You got to compromise at some point, and yeah, you can see that that's going to come to a head eventually. Like,
yeah,
somebody's going to get really angry, and I feel like maybe in the end someone will leave. I'm not sure who. Maybe it will be Rick and his family. I don't know.
Remember that family that left early on?
Yeah.
They was like, the hell with this. Yeah. I can see how this is about to play out.
They were quick with it.
Bump that junk.
I wonder if we'll ever see them again. I don't know.
Yeah, 2 old cops in charge? Hell no, I don't think so.
And then we had like some character development moments. We had Glenn, who it was kind of a development moment. I'm not really sure, because he found out Maggie loves him, so he became a self-preserver as well. Instead of like helping, he hid, which was like, I think, a big Glenn moment. But then also we had Daryl, who came in from outside with his squirrel hunting and ear hunting. He came in and he sat with the group for once, so you could see that lit up Carol. So that was like a...
And of course, Carol pissed him off by acknowledging it. She obviously can't read him very well.
Yeah.
He's like a deer, man. You can't interrupt him. Like, if he finally comes to the river to drink, don't say a word.
Yeah,
just
let him,
sit there.
Let him do his thing.
Let him graze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just those moments. And I guess Beth had her moment where she had to find out that she actually does want to live. She was just upset at the moment.
And I think Daryl Dixon was bad for that too. But the reason I'm not going off on him is because at least I can rationalize where he's coming from. He's hurt. Shane, on the other hand, Shane's just a bad person. Like, he's not acting out of like pain. He's a tyrant. He's a tyrant of a person. It's his way or the highway. And if the group wouldn't hold him accountable, if he could get away with shooting Rick, he'd shoot him in a second in my mind.
Well, he almost threw a wrench at his head.
I know.
Like, if he would have thrown, and I know people are going to say he clearly missed on purpose, you know what I'm saying? But I did see Rick go like this. So I don't know about that.
Yeah, those people's never been hit with something that hard. If that wrench would have hit you in the head, it would have splattered your head. It would have cracked your head open.
Right.
He tried to kill Rick right there.
Right. So, and in return, Rick saves him. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. There's just a lot of character moments in these 2 episodes. And I think that in the long run, they're just going to either pay off or not.
He's a better man than me. He stresses me out. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be able to focus on what was important with that guy around me. Like, cause he would have me on edge all day.
I think that's actually how Rick feels. So
that is how Rick feels. That's how anyone would feel. And
it just sucks that it has to be his like long-term best friend who he's like having so much quarrels with.
Yeah. But then again, man, I guess sometimes
I think that's why he has a soft spot for him too.
I don't know, man. Rick just sort of seems... Shane might be dead to Rick at this point. That's sort of the vibe I get. I don't think Rick actually cares about Shane. I think Rick cares more about like who he is. That's kind of what I mean about the whole offing yourself in this world. Like, you really want everyone to remember you as the one who just checked out and left everyone, abandoned everyone. You know what I mean? Like, that just... I don't know. I feel like things like that are important too. I mean, I know that all those are just thoughts and hypotheticals, and maybe in reality, people don't care about stuff like that, but that type of stuff matters to me, I guess.
And Rick, you can still see, wants to have his morality, wants to have his morals a little bit, but you can also see when he shot those people that he is kind of learning he does have to self-preserve in this life because he has a family to care about.
If Rick wasn't such a good person, he wouldn't be the main character in the show, because those other dudes from Philly got shot and we didn't care at all. It's because they were bad people, right? Yeah. So on some level, that's what I'm saying. Like, those people to me were worse than the walkers. So,
because the walkers are just hungry. You can't blame them. They're just hungry little geeks. What are they supposed to do?
All right, guys, like, comment, subscribe, hit us up on Patreon. Let us know in the comment section where we are wrong. Let us know where you agree with us, because I'm sure the vast majority of you guys probably agree with what we're saying, and just let us know, and we'll be back with more Walking Dead. So we'll see you guys on the next one.